Yeah, let's see the third case under ordering of fraction. So this will probably be the last video on ordering of fraction. Now, if fractions do not even have anything in common, look at these two fractions, 5 over 8 and 2 over 3, nothing in common. No similar numerator and no similar denominator. Nothing is common. So in this case, how do we know the one that is bigger? So by using a shortcut, I can just explain it. Since they are just two, we can just use the concept of, just use the denominator of this to multiply this, use the denominator of this to multiply this, and see what will happen. If you say 5, 3 times 5, that will give me 15. That's for this. And 8 times 2, that will give me 16. Now, between 15 and 16, so this one, between 15 and 16, which one is bigger? 16 is bigger than 15. Definitely 2 over 3 is greater than 5 over 8. This is a shortcut to that. Or you use the concept of equivalent fraction to do that. The concept of equivalent fraction. So how do we do this? Is by converting this and this. So look at the denominator 8 and 3. What's the LCM of 8 and 3? Since both of them are co-prime, nothing can divide 8 and 3. Multiply together. 8 times 3 will give me 24. What can we use to multiply this to get 24? Or, no need of wasting time, multiply this by 5. 5 times, multiply this by 3. 5 times 3 will give me 15. Multiply this by 3 again. 8 times 3 will give me 24. And the second one will be multiply this and this by 8. 8 times 2, that will give me 16. And 8 times 3, that will give me 24 also. So definitely, therefore, 16 all over 24 is greater than 15 all over 24, which implies that. So which fraction is corresponding to 16 over 24? That's 2 over 3. That means 2 over 3 is greater than 15, it's greater than 5 all over 8. So we are done with this. Now, how do we now apply this to multiple fractions? When we have many fractions involved, how do we apply this to them? So if the question says arrange in ascending, we have a lot of questions like this in objective questions. Let's say we have 2 over 5, and we have 3 over 7, and we have 4 over 3, and we have, okay, let's say this is over 4, and we have 1 over 10, or let's say 1 over 2. So we are asked to arrange this in ascending order. No common numerator, no common denominator. How do we go about it? First thing, take the LCM of everything. So the LCM of 5, 4, 2, and 3. 5, 4, 3, 2. So first thing, let's use 2 for instance. 2 can go in this. 2 cannot go in 5, write it. 2 in this 2, 2 in this 3, 2 in 2, 1. Then we still bring 2. 2 cannot go in 5, 2 in 2, 1. 2 cannot go in 3, then this. So we introduce 3 to the system. 3 in 5, 3 cannot go. 1. 3 in 3, 1. 3 in 1. So then we bring 5 to the system. 5 here, 1, 1, 1, 1. Therefore, LCM of everything will be 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 5. That's 60. That means the LCM is 60. So that's one method of doing it. So we now multiply each fraction by the LCM. It will appear to us the one that is biggest. So 2 over 5 times the LCM, which is 60. 5 here, 1. 5 in 60. That will give me 12. 12 times 2, that's 24. For the second one, we have 3 over 4 times 60. 4 here, 1. 4 in 60, that's 15. 3 times 15, that will give me 45. So we go for the third one, 4 over 3 times 60. 3 here 1, 3 here 20. 4 times 20, that's 80. So we go for the last one, 1 all over 2 times 60. 2 here 1, 2 here 30. 1 times 30, that's 30. So out of this, all these whole numbers, which one appears to, if we are arranging this in ascending order, so that means 25 is the smallest, 24 is the smallest, followed by 30, followed by 45, and followed by 80. So which fraction is corresponding to 24? The original fraction is 2 over 5, followed by the one that is corresponding to 30, that's 1 over 2, followed by the third one, which is 3 over 4, and followed by the last one, which is 4 over 3. So that means 4 over 3 is the biggest out of all of these fractions. This is one way of doing it. Another way is to convert both of them to equivalent fraction. So you will see the biggest. Another way is to change everything to decimal. So change everything to decimal, it will still appear to you the biggest. So, but this method too is one of the best method that we can use. Thank you for viewing this. God bless you.